When Danny Fairchild felt a discomfort in his mouth, he went to his dentist, then to an oral surgeon, and then to a neurologist. None of them could find what was wrong with him. So then he went to a hospital.
Went to an ear, nose, and throat specialist there, and he did an MRI on me and found that I had a acoustic neuroma, non-malignant tumor, which I was thankful for. And I've been thankful ever since that I've been able to live a pretty normal life.
Danny led a normal life after having that tumor removed 17 years ago, except he lost his ability to smile. And today he has turned to a plastic surgeon in hopes of getting his smile back. We'll meet Danny in just a minute, but first, here to explain the procedure, please welcome Lauren Olson with Radiance Advanced Skin and Body Care and plastic surgeon Dr. Ifefo Shofola. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so obviously, by removing that tumor, it seems like there was some damage done to the nerves?
Yes. The tumor is pretty much very close to the facial nerve, the nerve that is responsible for moving the face. So because that tumor was very large and compressed the facial nerve was damaged at that time. And so he really could not smile after the surgery was performed.
Yeah.
So what the surgeons did 17 years ago was actually interesting. What they did is that they connected the nerve that moves the tongue to his facial nerve to try to restore some kind of facial movement. And so over the years, he did have regeneration of some activity of his face, but not appreciable.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so what was done to finally try to see if we could give him that ability to smile and have more movement in the face?
Well, there were several procedures that were done to help him restore facial movement and symmetry, because the key here is symmetry of the face. What we notice in patients or in people who have facial paralysis is that we notice asymmetry right off the bat. So in this particular case, what I did is I tried to put the tissues back into the right zip code, so to speak. Yeah. And then from there, I did what we call a temporalis tendon transfer, which is pretty much the transfer of the tendon from a different muscle group to the corner of his mouth, going transoral through the mouth to the corner of his mouth. That now makes him smile better. It puts it in a better position and then augments the ability to smile.
This is what happens when you specialize, like you, right? All right. And so, Lauren, where do you come in here?
Radiance Advanced Skin and Body Care is a medical spa and wellness center in the Woodlands, Texas. We believe in a holistic approach, and Dr. Shofola and I work closely together with our patients, and we provide the services pre- and post-operatively to improve their surgical outcomes. We get their skin in great condition using multiple options, and today we're going to be talking about the Venus Freeze.
Yeah.
But we also provide nutritional support and wellness support so that patients are going to heal more quickly.
All right, and so the Venus Freeze, tell us what that does.
The Venus Freeze is a combination of radio frequency and magnetic pulses, and it stimulates collagen production, tightening the skin. It can also be used on the body for circumference reduction and cellulite reduction.
I love that circumference reduction.
Yes.
But that whole tightening of the skin, so for Danny, it could help his face. All right, let's take a look again at Danny last summer, right before his surgery. And you can see that his face had that asymmetry there. And we want to welcome Danny along with his wife, Linnell, today. Please welcome them to the show. Hello there. Hi. Hi, how are you? All right, give me a smile. So what was this like for you, going through all this?
It's been a great experience for me in my life. I think there's very few times you have an opportunity to, that I've had to demonstrate God's love and providence in my life. And I had a wonderful family and a great support group from all my friends. And I'm just a very blessed man.
And Linnell, I know that a lot of us take for granted that ability to smile. And so giving him the chance to get more control of his face back and to have that twinkle had to be nice to witness.
It was wonderful. For 17 years, I have protected him from pictures, from seeing himself. Through diet and exercise, through clothes, we can change, we can prove, we can even cover up certain body parts. But the face meets you every morning. And this has been an amazing gift given to us.
I think I almost see a dimple there. You just smiled. I see a couple of dimples popping up in there. Okay, now over here in the runway, esthetician Helena Reese is demonstrating the Venus Freeze machine, which had that added benefit you're talking about. And we mean by collagen, so that helps in terms of the movement?
Yes, we do it in a series. It stimulates collagen production, and collagen remodeling continues over 4 to 6 months. So patients continue to see improvement over time.
Yeah. All right. So this was, like you said, this was a series of things that had to go on here. But whatever someone's issue may be, everyone is unique in how it needs to be dealt with. But when you put you two together, you can take care of the surgery part of something, but you can also take care of the appearance part of something, and as well as helping it, like you said, with the collagen production.
That's correct. That's correct.
So how is life today?
Wonderful.
Wonderful. All right. Everyone, by the way, in our studio audience today is getting a $50 gift card to Radiance Advanced Skin and Body Care. And one lucky winner is getting a series of 6 Venus Freeze treatments for free. And as we mentioned, that Venus Freeze treatment can be used for someone like Danny, or it can be used for any of us who are trying to, you know, kind of turn back the hands of time just a little bit. If you'd like to watch a mini documentary on Danny's story, or if you just want to know more about Radiance Advanced Skin and Body Care, just log on to woodlandsradiantspa.com. You can also call them at 281-367-4700, 281-367-4700. And if you would like to reach Dr. Shofala, you can go to drshofala.com. And by the way, at Radiance, you guys do all kinds of things that deal with the skin. Whatever you need to look better, they do it. All right, ladies, does your man have a problem telling the truth? We may have the key to keeping your guy honest. Plus, we know exercise helps your body, but how much effect does it have on your mind? That and more next in Hot Topics.